Hello, everybody. A very good Sunday morning or afternoon to all of you from my heart. Well, I know it has been nearly a week since my last video talk. Well, guys, I was a bit tied up with shifting of my house. I mean, within the same area where I stay, like 10 minutes walk from where I was, come to a new place. So I was a bit tied up, and the weather was pathetic last few days. It was so hot and humid. Oh, and I had a harrowing time. And shifting is nearly over, but finishing touches have to be given. You can see that it's not still fully in order, but it's okay. My dear friends, today I'm not going to, talk or give a talk on something, like a study material stuff or something, like academic type of things. But I'm going to give some suggestions today which are going to immensely help anybody or all of you to improve your communication skills in English. All right? আমি আজকে বিশেষ কিছু বক্তব্য মানে লেখাপড়া জাতীয় বিশেষ কোনো বক্তব্য রাখবো না। আমি আজকে কেবলমাত্র কয়েকটি কি বলবো জিনিস বলবো, যেগুলো যদি আপনারা একটু অনুকরণ করেন বা চেষ্টা করেন বা করো, আমি যেটা বলবো সেটা শোনার চেষ্টা করো বা সেটা প্রয়োগ করার চেষ্টা করো, তাহলে তোমাদের এটুকু বলতে পারি যে খুবই উপকার হবে ইংলিশ বা ইংরেজিতে সুন্দরভাবে অবলীলায় কথোপকথন করার জন্য। राइट, मैं आज ज़्यादा लिखाई पढ़ाई कर बात नहीं करूँगा, बट कुछ बताऊंगा जो अगर आप लोग तुम लोग को दिल से कोशिश करो करने के लिए, ये बहुत बहुत मदद करेगा आप लोग को बहुत अच्छा से अंग्रेजी में व इंग्लिश में बात करने के लिए। ओके, ये मैं हमें ये महसूस करते हैं। ओके, सो फर्स्टली इट्स अबाउट मूवीज। My dear friends, I'm going to suggest 3 movies that you must see. These are movies which we saw, which I have seen, and probably anybody who has studied in any good school ought to have seen it, and those who are still studying in schools should have been seeing it. Of course, nowadays most of the schools and so-called English medium schools, তথাকথিত English medium schools, and even some colleges, I hesitate to call them schools or colleges. I call them study shops. But anyway, nonetheless, do try to see these movies. You can either, if you can see it on YouTube, well and good. Otherwise, try to see it through Netflix or get it out of, download it from torrent, etc. All right? The first one I would recommend is a movie called Sound of Music. Probably I must have seen it when I was in class, maybe 6 or 7. I was taken along by my family members and guardians because it was recommended that anybody in school should see that. And if I get a chance to see it, I still see it. And when I was in high school, I saw it on my own accord and I enjoyed it. Good English and good entertainment as well. The second movie that I would recommend to all of you, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, is a movie that is called My Fair Lady. It is a must for anybody who's even remotely associated with, study of English. I mean, a person who is studying English, I mean, I come across a lot of people. What are you doing? I'm doing MA in English. I can't even talk straight 2 lines. But anyway, I'm not trying to demean them. You must try and see this movie. It is written by one of the best playwrights and English writers. His name George Bernard Shaw. And this play, which was made into a movie called My Fair Lady, is from a bigger version called Pygmalion. And it's a movie about a professor trying to teach a very common poor English girl selling flowers. And you must keep in mind that only 20%, even till date, hardly 20 to 22% of the English people speak good English. They speak pathetic English, the rest of them, Cockney, this, that. The same goes here. You find half the Bengalis, or at least 40% Bengalis, can't speak Bengali the correct way. Shoy, hoy, horkache. Shampoo jagah, shampoo. Someone's name is Shamol, they'll call him as Samol. All sorts. But anyway, you must see this movie. It is excellent. The print, I don't know, you'll be lucky to get a good print. এটার বাংলা অনুকরণ হয়েছিল My Fair Lady. It was called Ogobodhu Sundari in the 1980s. It was acted by the legendary Bengali film actor Uttam Kumar, and I believe the actress was Maushami Chatterjee. And finally, I would recommend you people to see a movie, which is not a very old movie, very recent movie. Recent, I mean at least 10 years, of course. Notting Hill. Notting, Notting, Notting Hill. Which is acted by not a Hollywood or an American actor. It's acted by a British actor, one of the best, Hugh Grant. His father, Cary Grant, was a legend as well in the film world. And the actress is American, but she speaks excellent good English in this movie because it's an English-British movie. She's commonly known as the darling of America, Julia Roberts. It's basically like a love story, but it's impeccable English and it's really enjoyable, clean movie. All right? So do see these 3 movies. Number 1, Sound of Music. Number 2, My Fair Lady. And 3, Notting Hill. Okay? And now, I'm just going to quickly also tell you people, especially people who are going for interviews, for jobs, etc. Young people out of college, boys and girls who want to start some career. You might be going for interviews to, pharmaceutical companies, BPOs, call centers, IT companies, anything, banking sector, corporate companies, multinationals. So, বহুজাতিক কোম্পানিতে চাকরির ক্ষেত্রে এগুলো খুবই প্রযোজ্য আমি যা বলতে যাচ্ছি. Okay? Number 1, when you go for these interviews, for heaven's sake, don't go casually dressed. I've seen people coming in t-shirts for interviews and all that. I love wearing t-shirts. Once you get the job, you're working there, the company allows you to wear t-shirts, or at least on weekends, wear it. But for an interview, please dress formally. Now, that doesn't mean you have to be suited, booted, and go for the interview. No. You wear a formal trouser and a simple shirt. If you feel like wearing a tie, you may wear it. Make sure that your shoes are clean. And don't go in sneakers or Keds and all that. Okay? And secondly, a very important thing, please maintain your composure. Be cool and calm in an interview. It's not the end of the world that you have to get the job, otherwise you will die. I've worked in some of the best companies in the last 12, 13 years. EXL Services, which is one of the best BPO companies in India till date. Worked in HSBC, which is a banking major around the world. I worked even for a short while with Dell. Okay? So, and wherever I have gone for my interviews, I was always very cool, calm, and casual, but maintaining my composure and good manners and etiquette. So dress formally, but behave casually, but with good etiquette and manners. All right? Be smart, but don't be over smart. In the interview, when you're asked something, if you don't know, please, for heaven's sake, don't do guesswork. If you don't know it, if you know it, give the answer. If you think you know the answer, confidently give that answer. It may not be right, but if you feel, answer with confidence. If you do not know, tell a person or them that you're sorry, you don't know that and you don't like to do guesswork. All right? That is a much better answer. Okay? And, having certificates and degrees, Tom, Dick, and Harry has it nowadays. So companies are not very much concerned about that. They are more concerned to see how that person thinks out of the box. What is his knowledge about world affairs, current affairs, his, neighboring countries, etc. So you must have a thorough knowledge. You have good general knowledge. Things that are happening globally, history and geography of your own country and your neighboring country is very essential because we are living with our neighbors. So if you're in India, you ought to have a basic idea about China, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, previously known as Burma, Sri Lanka, and all these things, these countries. Okay? These will be of tremendous help to you in any interview that you go to. All right? And my dear friends, last advice, in case you are lucky enough and you get into any good company, be a team player. And don't try, if you're an experienced person, don't think that you're you know everything. Shop janta honu. You can learn from everybody. I'm a trainer. I have people who are in their 20s and just out of college. There's so many things I learn from them. They learn from me, I learn from them, and that's the attitude you must have. And do not be involved in any office politics. Be a team player. Maintain cordial relationship with all your acquaintances, right? You'll be lucky enough if you can make friends in due course. Usually, you make your best friends in school days with whom you grew up in from class 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 till you finish your high school. Even in college, you don't make very good friends. I mean, rarely. And in office, the same thing. You do make a good friend that's out of the blue. That's why the term is always there, school friends, right? So keep these things in mind. They will help you a lot to improve your communication skills and even help you when you face an interview. Till we meet again, and I assure that I'll be back this time within the next 2 days or so, and this time it will be a bit of something on a serious note. All right? Till we meet again, have a wonderful Sunday. Bye-bye.